Glorious day, glorious rising, glorious evening whenever you are receiving this. I thank you for tapping in because we are all things divine and all things divine will align. So today is Jupiter Day, Crown Chakra Day. I already did my Jupiter video, but Jupiter is very much so about foreign traveling, long distance, big business, wealth, higher education, religion, and law. But if you want to check that out, go and tap into the Jupiter and Sagittarius video. But we are doing my Pisces, which are governed by Neptune, and Neptune is all about visual communication, symbols, gestures, photography, film, music, all the things that we see in our day-to-day. Neptune also is the ruler of all liquids, sea, water, rain, all bodies of energy, and that's Pisces, my little fishes. That's why there's fish in all of that. It also governs dance as well, so maybe you just need to get your body moving and grooving. So with Neptune, we've got the idealization, confusions regarding sacrifice. Inspire others, be prepared to sacrifice. Yielding is the only way. We've got spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge, resulting from the indecision of or about your dreams, your idealizations. Be a part of something overwhelming, because often we get comfortable, and being comfortable doesn't get us anywhere. Being comfortable just keeps us stuck. Look, we've got skill. He is all about tapping into, excuse the chopper. He's tapping into your skills, where it is that, and you know that absolutely goes hand in hand with Jupiter because it's higher education. So you're tapping into a skill that maybe you've wanted to explore for some time. And Jupiter was definitely talking about your intuition. So allow your intuition to guide you in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, because it just is what it is. It's what we're doing out here. Spirit, can I get one card for my goddess oracles, for my Pisces, Neptune energies? Just one card. Aha! Radical rebirth. You are experiencing a radical rebirth, and this goes hand in hand with Lionsgate. It's also number 5, which is all about change. And I didn't even see, but 15. Oh, here he comes. 15 comes to a 6, which is this year, balancing. So maybe you're balancing out, and this is gonna be, I mean, we always change. We should ever be evolving, so allow that to help you. But know that this is exactly where you need to be if you have been doing the work. God and patron of craftsmanships and architects, as well as knowledge and know-how. This goes exactly with Jupiter reading. So tap in all the way if you did not tap in. He is the engineer, bricklayer, blacksmith, and artist. Artist comes in all shapes and forms: photography, dancing, music, painting, whatever it is that you like. This is so perfect. Signs, visual signs. This is a sign in itself. All these things are aligning. He is depicted as a mummified man with a beard, holding the Ankh scepter, the symbol of life, and the Dej staff of power, the symbol of stability. Thoth provides you with the state of effortlessness, concentration. Clearly I need to concentrate. bringing you lightness and familiar skill. He will make it easy for you to perform all manner of operations. Under his influence and through serene objectivity, you have the chance to transform your work, radical growth or radical rebirth, perform all manner of operations under his influence, and through serene objectivity, you have the chance to transform your work into play and develop the power of mental development, the ability to transform things, or the capacity to awaken passions but also dominate them. Ooh, I love that. That is amazing. Let's see, number 5. We got WOMBANiNITY. And look, 555. Born around 1840, Shri Nakarosian channeled a Nahomdo, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahande, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as the WOMBANiNITY, godmother of Nahede, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. I'm sorry. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. Look, I'm struggling over these words, and I did so effortless in the last reading. So something is really trying to stop this message. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun rises again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. You know why? Because still I rise. That is your declaration. Anytime you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant, go ahead and repeat to yourself, still I rise. Still I rise. I'm going to get one rune for my Neptunians and my Pisceans. Spirit, one card. Just one. Look, here he comes. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's loud. Okay. We've got MAHALO, mankind, self, culture, friends, humanity, individuality, society, help, reflection, human race, social order, and awareness. You are experiencing radical change through the collective. I love that. We got the moon energy, which is also a ruler of the sea, So, let us see. This transformation is coming in hot. It is coming in fast. It is coming in and doing what you need to do. Confirmation. I just was receiving a phone call. This is good stuff. All right. You are stepping into a new light. You are starting to see things in a higher perspective. You are allowing the universe to guide you through this struggle and poverty that you once were in, and you are receiving this 9 of coins energy. You've got options when it comes to getting out of this energy. This is the Chariot, and the King of Cups is on the bottom with the Knight. Oh man, and the World card, and the Magician. Okay, and Hangman. Man, this is a lot. All right. I'm taking those ones and then we'll tap back in. So you were stuck in a impoverished mindset. You were stuck in struggle. You were stuck in deception. But Spirit is here telling you that that is just a figment of your imagination. You are able to move forward and become this Nine of Pentacles. You are able to receive the life that you've always dreamed of, the life that you believed was untouchable. Because look, he looks like he's just mesmerized at all of these lamps. And you know what the lamps are? The lamps are genies that are going to unlock your wishes. But you are your genie. You are your magician, because the magician card came out. You are moving forward when it comes to the lack mindset. You are stepping away from that. You are realizing that your emotions were the thing that was holding you back. You were allowing your emotions to get so wrapped up into, you don't have it now, it's gonna take too long. But you are realizing through skill that everything takes time. We don't get movies, we don't get music, we don't get all of those things instantaneously. And I just had this conversation, we don't actually know what goes into behind the scenes of when it comes to working on a movie. You have to make sure that all the actors and actresses' schedules are aligning, and they're actors and actresses. Who's to say that they don't have other gigs that they're working on? I know that some actors and actresses have like 4 or 5 scripts that they have to maintain, and they're going from place to place. So there's so many pieces and parts. And then after all the filming is done, because we know it's not done from finish to end, like that's not how movies are made. And if you didn't know that, now you have been enlightened. But they are made by parts in different areas, different times a day, like different things that suit for that. So there's so many compartments and pieces that are being pulled together, and that's literally your life. You are a spiritual being, and Spirit is telling you that you are being guided and you are experiencing this radical change. And maybe now you're starting to understand that it takes work for all of these pieces to come together to give you your wish fulfillment, to give you this energy. But you have to constantly be working at it, and your emotions were getting the best of you. They were driving you before, and now that you are in control of them, now that you look at, there's a falcon, or an eagle, excuse me. Now that you have control over your energy, basically, you are receiving this new reset. You are receiving this wish fulfillment. You are becoming the master manifester, and you are realizing that it's always been in your hands, and you are taking reign because you see this new perspective for what it is. You aren't getting upset because things aren't going your way when you want them, because a lot of the time we thought manifesting was instant gratification. No, you have to fully align completely with your divine being, and your desires have to match the way that you're living in this lifetime. You have to be doing what it is that you are desiring. It doesn't just come like, oh, I want this mentality when you've had years of poverty. You have to work out of that energy. You have to work and become who it is that you truly desire to be. So we are stepping away from the energy that isn't helping us and isn't serving us. You have sought out a teacher, or maybe you're looking for a new mentor. This is the Hierophant, a highly divine being whom is going to guide you in the right direction. You will experience towers, but not in a negative sense. You are going to experience them effortlessly. You are going to realize that if something doesn't work out, it was just a way to get you on the right path. Confirmation. You are knowing that this is the right path for you, and in order for you to take those steps and become whom it is that you desire to be, you have to stop looking at this fake stuff when you have the real nightingale back here for you, a real life being, a real life individual. You are able to create, but you had to step away from the material of things. You had to realize that it wasn't just about material. It absolutely had everything to do with your spiritual as well, connecting with the physical, your emotional, connecting with all of that. So you needed to have mental, physical, spiritual, all in alignment, and emotional, all in alignment in order to start receiving what it is. If you are saying, oh, I want this, but then at the end of the day, you're speaking to, so say you wanted this big house, but if you're telling yourself that you can't attain that, then how do you expect that the spirit, the universe, God is going to provide that to you? You now have to see things in a radical change. You have to experience a new perspective. You have to experience a new lifestyle. You have to change what you were doing because it wasn't working. In order to receive something you've never had, you have to do things you've never done before. It just really is how it goes. And we get locked in the mentality that we're supposed to get it because we see all these people talking about it and saying, oh, well, if you manifest this, you can do this, and if you say it 10 times every single day, then you're gonna get it. If you do this for 5 minutes out, no, you have to become one with that entire energy. You have to allow yourself to be what it is that you are creating. So if you want a good man, if you want a good woman, are you a good man or are you a good woman? If you want $1 million, are you acting, are you being $1 million? Are you hanging out with $1 million people? Or are you still in the same group with your old friends from high school? And you have to start a new beginning. You have to get out of that lack mentality. You had to build a new stability for yourself, a new foundation. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But that foundation now is built off of love. That foundation now is built off of nostalgia. That foundation is what is going to propel you, Empress, Emperor energy, temperance, balance, into whom it is that you were always divinely guided to be. Now that you have aligned, you are going to start receiving all that you desire. But you had to first align and come into balance with what you were saying, as well as what you were putting into your mental and what you were feeling. Because it's those thoughts, it's what you think you can accomplish, it's what you think you can attain. But if you aren't backing it up and taking steps and taking actions and moving forward in the things that you think you believe, you're not going to go. So now you're starting to see the signs, the synchronicities. There's a siren happening. This is all facts. This is confirmation that you are moving in the right direction, and you need to stop thinking that you aren't gonna make it. You have to change that mentality. And I understand that it's hard. I used to be my worst critic, but now I am my greatest, biggest fan, because I believe that I am able to accomplish anything and everything. Nobody can stop me from where it is that I am headed and where it is that I am going. And it took me multiple years, but it was because the people I was surrounding myself with, it was the people that weren't pouring into me. There wasn't reciprocity. I was just doing the work and they were mooching off of it. Now I've taken a stand for myself, and I'm doing exactly what I need to do, and I'm moving in those directions. It's hard. It is a very hard journey, but to balance out my energy, I had to get out of my masculine energy, because I'm a whole woman. I am a whole woman. I am fully woman. I've got a womb. I can bring children into this life. So I'm not supposed to be in my masculine energy, go, 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 do, 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 trying to provide, trying to do all the things that masculine men do. Each one of us comes down here, and what we are born in is how we are supposed to move throughout life. So my empresses, If you are a woman, then you are supposed to be loving. You are supposed to be nurturing. You are supposed to be emotional. You are supposed to be passionate. You are supposed to be driven. If you are a masculine, you are supposed to be moving forward, driving, a provider, a protector. I was protecting people in my family that didn't give a damn about me, literally stabbing me in the back every single day, no matter what I was doing for them. So do not and that was me in chaos because I wasn't in divine alignment with who I was supposed to be. I wasn't allowing love to come into me because I felt like I needed to be the giver of all of that. I needed to be the provider of that stability. Now I have found who I am and who I'm supposed to be, and I'm experiencing radical rebirth. This isn't just for you guys. This is absolutely a me situation as well. So know that we are both on this same journey. I'm just sharing my journey because I've gotten to a place where I understand the love that I am experiencing also needs to be experienced and shared, because a lot of people just want to capitalize off the negative. They want to talk about all the bad stuff that's happening, but realistically, I have bad stuff that's happening in my life, but I have absolutely amazing things that I am pushing forward to, that I am accomplishing every single day, and I am moving out of that negative energy and moving into this positive abundance life. So if you feel that this is resonating with you, know that you are not alone. Know that we are in this together, and maybe possibly I am this person that's going to help you get to that next level of realizing your radical rebirth. So I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Clearly it's about to get super loud out here. I just want you guys to continue to move forward and become your very best selves. Know that anything that isn't working out for you is for your greatest good. These towers aren't meant to harm you or to hurt you. They're to put you on the right path, to guide you back to where it is you need to be. Now, if you're being stagnant, if you're being not receptive of that energy, then yes, spirit is going to drag you down until you are completely done with those people, those things, that place, that energy, because spirit is trying to guide you to the right path. You keep wondering why things aren't working out for your best bet. It's because you are completely ignoring what spirit is telling you. Look and pay attention to all that is going around you. I love y'all so very much. I'm so grateful and thankful for you, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Peace. I love you.